Hi, my name is Neel Bhatt, and this is my grandfather's immigration story. This is my grandfather, Ashwin Kumar Bhatt. He migrated from India to the United States of America 52 years ago. He moved to America when he was 23 for better education and to build a better future for himself and future generations. It was hard for him to leave because he had to leave behind his fiancée and didn't have much money. He was fortunate to get a loan from his uncle's friend. He had a complicated journey to America as he used 4 different modes of transportation. He first spent 12 days in a boat traveling from Mumbai to Marseille, France. He then traveled from Marseille to Calais, France by train. My grandfather then traveled by boat from Calais to London across the English Channel. After a 4-day stay in London, he flew to New York City on Alitalia Airlines. He ended his journey with a 32-hour-long bus ride to Fargo, North Dakota on a Greyhound. He came to America on an F1 student visa, which meant he could stay in America as long as he maintained a full course of study. He completed his master's degree in mechanical engineering at North Dakota State University. At North Dakota State University, people were very friendly to him, and he stayed in contact with one of his professors for over 40 years. After his studies, he applied for a permanent visa, a green card. His application was approved in just 14 days because there was a strong demand for engineers in America at that time. It was very hard to keep in touch with his family abroad since telephones were very expensive, so he had to write letters that took many days to reach his family. Adjusting to America was difficult, as expected. The weather was a big adjustment since he went from a very hot and humid environment in India to a cold and dry environment in North Dakota. He had to get used to wearing many layers and being weighed down. The food was also different because he went from flavorful curried vegetarian food in India to bland carb-heavy food. At North Dakota State University, they had very limited vegetarian options, so his diet consisted mostly of French fries. Adapting to American traditions weren't as hard for him because the residents near him were very accepting and didn't force their traditions upon him. He and his new American friends both shared their cultures in harmony, celebrating both people's holidays together. He got a job as an engineer after he graduated and started earning money. He was then able to pay back his debts. Looking back on his journey, my grandfather knows that it would have been much easier to immigrate today because we know many more people and have many more resources to help us transition. If he could have afforded it, he would have liked to take one flight straight from India to America. In this journey, he realized that his hard work paid off. Even though he was separated from his fiancée and had to spend over 20 days traveling to America, it worked out successfully for him. He got a good education and a well-paying job, and now I can get a good education in America. My grandfather made many sacrifices, but they all paid off when he came to this wonderful country of opportunities.